my fans here, and I play a lot of poker. I played a lot of three-card poker in the US. My fans that maybe is not just a movie. ज़्यादा time मैं यहाँ ही हूँ, and I love it here.
I'm hot, you're not. I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar.
Hi Sunny, welcome to 9XC the show.
Thank you.
We'll start with your game, Teti. How did this all come about?
Well,
Whose brainchild was it?
Well, I call them my mad scientists. There was a few people that really did work hard on this, and that's Vishal and Chetan, who were the mad scientists behind this game, and lovely young woman named Chris from the US. So they've been working on this game for the last 2 years, and they came to me saying, hey, we'd like to launch, a game. What do you think of Teti and all these different things? And it was nice. I'm not a brand ambassador. I own this game along with Leone, and we obviously I didn't work on the programming side, but I did work on the creatives, the logos, the color, the feel, how the game is played, and all the little different things that have been added to make it more interactive. So that's a lot of the stuff that I would do.
What was the idea behind the game to bring out this game?
Well, Teti is a game that is loved by everybody here in India. So why not launch a game that caters to my fans here? And it's a game that anybody and everybody can download onto their phone, and they can play. It's a social game, and they can interact. They can sign in through Facebook. Their pictures will show up on there. They can talk to each other, message each other on. You can message the other players. You can send them gifts. Teti was a very easy decision to make on why Teti.
How much have you played otherwise without this game?
I play a lot of poker. I played a lot of three-card poker in the US. Teti I haven't played here. I've watched everybody play Teti at tables here during Diwali and everything. Everybody goes mad crazy. So that's a lot of fun to watch. But I've been playing this game for the last few months non-stop. So like I was saying, I've been playing non-stop. I was playing here when your team was setting up the cameras as well, and I won, so it's nice.
Growing day by day, you're also growing in Bollywood.
Yeah.
Do you think you're better off now than you were earlier?
I think that, of course, I think as an entertainer, you always have to grow, whatever direction that is for you, and whatever your goals are. For me, I want to do fun things, innovative things, think of different ideas for my fans that maybe is not just a movie. So this is one of those things, a game. I've always played games since I was really little, video games and online games. So this is something that I always wanted to do, but I always think that it's an amazing way to connect with the people that have been supporting me.
How is the game in Bollywood going? Your next movie is around the corner.
I don't like to think of it as a game. It's more like a survival process. You have one weekend to make sure that your movie is amazing, or you hope that it does amazing. My next movie's coming out in January. I'm very excited about it, and I hope that people like it. I hope they laugh. I hope they have a good time.
Do you get disturbed when your movie, for example, Mastizade, gets censorship, and do you feel it gets...
I believe in the process. I honestly, truly believe in the process that if you follow, the guidelines, or you make the changes and you follow what the government has set, that at some point, somehow, the movie will get passed, and that's what happened. You just have to believe in them.
No, but you don't think we are very strict here?
I think strict is everywhere in the world. In America, you can't show certain things on television. There's rules there too. So there's rules everywhere. It's just about how you follow them and what's okay for, that country, and what the people are the ones that decide who they want in government, who they elect, how they want the rules and regulations and all these things. So it's a consensus of what the population wants, not what I want.
Are you a full-on Bombay girl now?
I live here. I've been here for a very long time. ज़्यादा time मैं यहाँ ही हूँ, and I love it here.
How does it work? You're here, are you meeting directors, producers to up your game in Bollywood?
My husband meets every single person that calls him, basically, and he weeds through the process of people that are serious and not serious, because there's a lot of people that come to you, मेरे पास एक movie है, it's this type of movie, it's amazing, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Then जब time आता है actually serious बात करने के लिए, कुछ नहीं होता है. So I mean, you have to meet those people too, and you also meet the people that are big players in this industry, and everything happens for a reason when it comes to movies.
Many people come to you just to up the glam quotient in your film, and you feel there's no substance in the story for your character?
I I read every story, synopsis, script that comes to me, and there's some movies that aren't that interesting, and you have to say no and say, oh, I'm not interested in doing this, or maybe it's not good for me, or not good for my brand, or maybe there's a story that's amazing, but it just doesn't work out. So there are, obviously, when you're female in this industry and you're glamorous, of course the director or producer is going to want a girl to be in the movie to add that glamour quotient. That's a natural thing. That's been happening since the beginning of movies making. So it's not something that I brought to the table.
Do you think there's sexism in the industry? Today Anushka Sharma has said that there's sexism. Have you encountered that?
I think that it's all in the eye of the beholder. And it's all about the energy that maybe, is around you. So, there are bad things that happen to people. There are things that are uncomfortable or weird. But it's, I guess, a way of how you deal with it. And she's a strong woman. I'm sure she dealt with it very easily.
Is she right? You have also come.
I think everybody's come across some sort of something at some point in their life. I don't need to get into details here.
What's your next step? How are you going about your movies? I mean, are you meeting producers, directors after Masti Zade? What's your plan?
I have a very full year next year. I have 4 movies that are signed. So it's going to be a busy year. All movies are movies that I'm very excited about.
Could you tell us about it?
Nope. I can't tell you about it right now until the producer decides to release the information.
So back home, you're going to go and play the game again?
I'm going to make all my friends download it. And they'll go, what's Jal? And I'll have to explain it to them. I'm very excited about this game. I think that it's a great way for me to interact with my fans, and I really hope that they like it. We've been working so hard on it.
We wish you all the best for the game and your forthcoming.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm hot, you're not. I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar.